Labor law represents a complex set of legal norms. These rules were created to govern every aspect of the relationship between employers and employees. Its role is fundamental to regulating the world of work. The primary objective of this regulation is to protect workers' rights. It aims to ensure that every employee enjoys dignified and protected working conditions. This includes safeguarding the individual and their professionalism. Another crucial goal is to ensure fair working conditions for all. Labor law works to prevent abuse and inequality, promoting a fair working environment. It seeks to balance the interests of all parties involved. Furthermore, this branch of law actively contributes to promoting labor market stability. By establishing clear and binding rules, employment continuity is fostered, uncertainty and disputes are reduced, benefiting the entire economic system. The employment relationship is the central focus of employment law. Most legislation focuses on this type of relationship. Understanding its characteristics is essential to navigating the employment landscape. The main and distinguishing feature of subordinate employment is subordination. This element clearly differentiates dependent employment from other forms of collaboration. Its presence is crucial for the application of specific protections. Subordination is defined as the worker's dependence on the employer. The employee is integrated into the company organization and follows the directives given. They do not act autonomously, but rather under the guidance and control of others. By virtue of this relationship, the employer holds specific powers. Management power allows him to issue instructions on how to perform the work. It is the authority to organize the work activity. Organizational power concerns the overall management of human and material resources. The employer decides how to structure the production activity. This includes defining schedules, tasks, and processes. Finally, disciplinary power allows the employer to sanction employee misconduct. This power must be exercised in compliance with legal procedures and limitations. It is a tool for maintaining order and productivity. The employee's contribution consists of making their work available. They undertake to perform the assigned tasks diligently. Their energy and professionalism are at the service of the company. In exchange for this service, the worker receives compensation. This compensation is called remuneration. Remuneration is an essential element of the employment contract and must be proportionate to the quantity and quality of the work performed. Employees enjoy a series of fundamental inalienable rights protected by law. The first of these is the right to remuneration. Another essential right is paid annual leave. Holidays are a necessary period of rest for mental and physical recovery. Employers cannot deny their use. The right to daily and weekly rest guarantees adequate breaks throughout the day and one day off per week. These periods are crucial to the health and well being of the worker. The law establishes the minimum duration. Occupational health and safety is a primary right. Employers are required to take all necessary measures to prevent accidents and occupational diseases. The work environment must be safe and healthy. The right to equal treatment prohibits any form of discrimination based on gender, race, religion, political opinion, or other personal characteristics. All workers must be treated equally. This principle applies to every stage of the employment relationship. Finally, the right to freedom of association allows workers to associate and act collectively to protect their interests. They can form unions, join them, and engage in trade union activities. It is a cornerstone of industrial democracy. In addition to their rights, employees also have specific duties towards their employer. The duty of diligence requires the employee to perform their work with the care and attention required by the nature of the work. They must use their abilities to the best of their ability. The duty of obedience requires the employee to comply with the directives given by the employer. This duty applies within the limits established by law and the collective bargaining agreement. It does not extend to unlawful or dangerous orders. The duty of loyalty requires the employee not to engage in business that competes with the company. They must not disclose information regarding the organization and production methods. This duty aims to protect the employer's interests. Finally, the duty of confidentiality obliges the employee not to disclose confidential information learned during their work. This includes trade secrets, sensitive data, and company strategies. Violation can lead to serious consequences. The Italian contractual landscape offers various types of employment contracts, each with specific characteristics. A fixed term contract is a type of contract that provides for a defined duration of the relationship. Its expiration date is predetermined at the time of signing. This type of contract is subject to strict limits and conditions to prevent abuse. Its purpose is to meet temporary and specific company needs. It cannot be used to cover permanent needs. A permanent contract, on the other hand, does not have a predefined expiration date. It represents the standard and most stable contractual form in our legal system. It offers greater protection and certainty to the worker. Its nature is that of a long term employment relationship without a final term. Termination can only occur for specific reasons established by law. It is the foundation for building a professional career. An apprenticeship is a type of contract aimed at training and employing young people. It combines work with a specific training program. It allows for the acquisition of professional skills. There are different types of apprenticeships. each aimed at different age groups and educational objectives. It is an important tool for integrating young people into the workforce, offering benefits to both the worker and the company. Finally, part time contracts involve shorter working hours than full time contracts. They can be fixed term or permanent. They offer flexibility to both the employee and the employer. Part time work can be horizontal, vertical, or mixed, depending on how the reduced hours are distributed. A part time worker's rights are proportional to the hours worked. It's a solution for balancing professional and personal life. Although employment relationships are often permanent, they can be terminated for various reasons. Resignation is a unilateral act by the employee. With resignation, the employee communicates their intention to terminate the contract. Resignations must be submitted electronically, ensuring the exact date and intention of the resignation. The employee is required to provide a notice period, barring specific exceptions. This allows the company to organize itself. Dismissal, on the other hand, is a unilateral act by the employer. With it, the company decides to terminate the employment relationship. It is a decision that must be justified and follow specific legal procedures. The law protects workers from unjustified dismissal. There are various types of dismissal, each with specific requirements. Their validity depends strictly on the existence of certain conditions. Dismissal for just cause occurs when the employee commits a serious breach of contract. This conduct is so serious that it precludes the continuation of the employment relationship even temporarily. Notice is not required. Examples include theft, gross insubordination, or breach of company secrets. Just cause must be proven by the employer. Its absence renders the dismissal unfair. Dismissal for just cause can be divided into objective and subjective. Objective just cause is related to reasons inherent to the company's organization. These may include restructuring, economic crises, or the elimination of a position. In this case, too, the employer must demonstrate the validity of the reasons. They must also prove the impossibility of reassigning the employee to other roles. A notice period is required. A justified subjective reason, on the other hand, is related to the employee's behavior. This is a less serious breach of contract than a just cause. It does not prevent the temporary continuation of the employment relationship. Examples include repeated unexcused absences or poor performance. Notice is also required here. Assessing the severity of the behavior is crucial to properly qualifying the dismissal. Social security and welfare play a crucial role in protecting workers. These systems guarantee financial and health protection in various life situations. They are fundamental pillars of the welfare state. INPS, the National Institute of Social Security, is the main public agency in Italy. It provides a wide range of social security benefits, including old age, seniority, disability, and survivors' pensions. INPS also manages unemployment benefits, such as NASPI. These benefits provide financial support to workers who involuntarily lose their jobs. They serve as an essential social safety net. INPS also provides welfare benefits, such as family allowances. These contributions are intended to support families with lower incomes and contribute to the economic well being of households. INAIL, the National Institute for Insurance Against Accidents at Work, is another key institution. It insures workers against accidents at work. It also covers occupational diseases, those conditions contracted as a result of work. INAIL provides compensation and benefits related to these events. This includes compensation for physical injury and financial support during the period of disability. Insurance is mandatory for employers. These organizations provide a safety net for workers and their families. Their work is essential to mitigate risks related to work and life. They contribute to social and economic stability. Employment law is a complex and constantly evolving field of law. Regulations are constantly updated to respond to market and social changes. It requires constant updating from all stakeholders. Its importance is essential for balancing workers' rights with business needs. Finding the right balance is crucial for an efficient and socially responsible production system. It requires an ongoing dialogue between the parties. Effective labor law contributes significantly to the country's social and economic stability. It protects the most vulnerable, promotes justice, and fosters growth. It is an instrument of civilization and progress. Understanding its principles and applications is crucial for employees, employers, consultants, and union representatives. A thorough understanding allows you to operate with awareness and in compliance with the rules. It's an investment in work culture.